Once you've mastered the front plank, and once you've mastered the donkey kicks, the next step in your progression is to combine those exercises together. And I really like this combined exercise that we're going to demonstrate here, not only because it's time efficient, because you're combining two different activities together into one exercise, but it also more closely mimics that activity that you're involved in when you're out running, cycling, and so forth. Because really what you're asking your body to do here is to engage those deep abdominals to maintain that core postural stability while you are engaged in that hip extension, initiating that with the gluteus maximus. So let's take a look at what this looks like. We're going to start off with just a basic front plank. So start off by squeezing those quads, squeezing those glutes, and bringing yourself up into that nice flat plank position. Keeping that back flat and still. Remember, avoid that excessive arch in the lower back. And then we're going to initiate some straight leg extensions. Initiate those by squeezing that glute. Here we're over on the left leg. And then bring the leg back down, nice and controlled. Back up and back down, nice and controlled. Squeeze the glute, bring the leg up, and then back down. And then you're going to switch legs. Do the same thing on the other leg. Squeeze that right glute, bring the right leg up, and then back down. Squeeze the glute, back down. Now notice how we're trying to maintain that back completely flat and completely still. And here, just like on the donkey kicks, we want to imagine having that glass of grape juice or red wine balanced on our back, and we don't want to let that spill onto the ground. So those deep abdominals are keeping that nice core postural stability for us while we are engaged in that hip extension, initiating that hip extension from that glute. So you're squeezing that glute to initiate that movement. Here's another variation on the straight leg extensions. Here we go with a bent leg, more similar to what we see with the donkey kick. We're trying to drive that leg straight up vertically, initiating from the glute. This also helps to loosen up the hip joint, I find. So this is really good to do before you go out for a run or a bike ride. And again, do several repetitions on one leg, and then you want to switch your position over to the other leg. You want to initiate that movement by squeezing that glute. So here we are in the starting position, squeeze the glute, push that leg up vertically. There we go. Kind of like doing a donkey kick, but from a front plank position. Keeping that back nice and flat.